Mr. Opinionated is approaching the sound booth. Again, do you pretend like you can't see him and walk away? Or listen to his 100th complaint about how loud it is and pretend like you're actually going to do something about it? The truth is, there will always be opinionated people, and hey, maybe you used to be one of them. They want to be heard because they believe that their way is the best way. Considering they will always be around, in this video I'm going to give you a few pointers on how to deal with those complaints. This video is brought to you by Behringer X32 Mastery, the fastest way for church sound techs to master the X32. And with a team license, you can enroll unlimited team members now and in the future. Finally, everyone will be on the same page. Visit x32.church or click the link in the description to learn more. Well, hey, if we haven't met, I'm Cade, creator of Collaborate Worship, and we're dedicated to building confident worship teams. In other words, we want to help you master technical skills so your church can worship without distraction. Now, here's the best tip I can give you when dealing with complaints. When it comes to any part of an organization, all complaints should be shelved until you hear it from at least 3 different people. Otherwise, you're going to waste loads of time trying to accommodate everyone. I've witnessed a nonprofit organization implement loads of new procedures simply to accommodate 1 or 2 people. The result? Wasted staff time, overly complicated procedures, and unending frustration. Then the new procedure becomes the way we've always done it, and it's impossible to change, all because of one person's complaint. Don't let this happen to you. Instead, listen to the complaint, write it down, be friendly, and wait for someone else to express the same complaint before wasting time searching for a solution. Now here's the most common complaint. It's too loud. And for most, this is simply a result of them never being around subwoofers. So the low frequencies they're not used to hearing kind of startle them, and others may have sensitive hearing, so be sure to have earplugs available. Now there's also a good chance that it is too loud, but the answer is generally not turning down the main fader. You see, when someone perceives sound as too loud, it's not the overall sound, it's a certain frequency range. So you need to analyze the frequency spectrum to see what's sticking out and apply EQ as needed. I have a video on how you can do this with your iPhone, and I'll include a link in the description. Now let me help you work through some other common complaints. The drums are too loud. Now this is generally a result of somebody not being used to drums as part of worship. Now for those people, they're just gonna have to get used to it, but maybe the drums really are too loud. So are you using acoustic drums in a small to medium-sized room? If so, you need to have some type of sound deadening strategy for the drums. Otherwise, the natural sound coming from the drums will be overwhelming. You don't need complete isolation, as some would believe, and you may not even need a drum shield. The first thing you need to do is communicate with your drummer if they're playing too loud. I know it's a hard thing to get across to a drummer that loves to beat the heck out of the drums, but keep at it. Find ways to help them realize that the drums actually sound better when control is used. Then if the drums are still too loud, I have a video with a few things that you can try before you build a plexiglass fort. I'll include a link in the description. All right, here's another common complaint. I can't hear the vocals. And if someone's complaining about not hearing the vocals, it's probably legitimate. I've been in many services where the vocals get buried deep in the mix, and if you can't hear the lead vocal, it's quite hard to sing along. I get it. It's tough to learn how to keep vocals on top of the mix. Some sing soft, some sing loud, while others do both within the same song. The good news is there's a few simple things you can do to fix these problems. And I have a video for that too. I'll include a link in the description. And hey, if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'd be glad to answer. If you'd like to see more videos like this, give me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the little bell so that we can let you know when a new video comes out. I'll see you next time.